My name is Matt Vonachen, and I'm the CEO of the Vonachen Group. Yes, I'm born and raised in Peoria. I went to St. Thomas Grade School, and then Bergen High School, and then after Bergen went to Laureates College in Dubuque, Iowa. I was a business major with a concentration in marketing and management. Well, the business originally started with my grandfather, Bob Vonachen, and that would have been in the 1940s. He operated in his garage, and he did not have a car. So he would borrow his aunt's car, Aunt Gladys, drive to Chicago, do whatever business he needed to do in buying supplies, and then the supplies were shipped by train. Jay came into the business in 1962, and the business was a distribution business of janitorial supplies. Vonachen Industrial Supplies was the name of the company. I think in a family business and with a lot of entrepreneurs, your business is your life. There's not a lot of separation, and there was always a work ethic instilled, in the family. In grade school, I had a newspaper route. I would mow lawns in the summer, shovel driveways in the winter. When I got into high school, I sealed asphalt driveways. Mom and Dad were good with balance with us kids. I was very involved in sports and played a lot of sports growing up. It's interesting. I'm an asthmatic, and when I was young, my mom was looking for something to help develop my lungs, and she started me swimming, and I was not a good swimmer, and I didn't enjoy it. And somebody recommended hockey, and when I started playing hockey in Peoria, we played outside down at Logan on Star Street. I just loved it. I started as right wing, and then when I got to college, I played right defense. I played hockey as long as I could, and if my talents would have taken me further, I would have continued to play hockey, but that was not the case. After college, Dad really stressed to me that I should go to work for somebody else. He felt that you needed to go work for somebody else and learn how to work for somebody else. So I went to work for a company called American Stores in Chicago, and I spent 2 years with American Stores in a management training program. 1993, my dad called and said that he was beginning succession planning in the business and asked if I would be willing to come back. I always thought eventually I would come back to Peoria. Well, this is where things got very interesting. In 1999, he sold the business to a venture capitalist firm, GTCR. They bought 43 companies like my dad's, and I ended up going to work for GTCR, and they named the business AmSan, and that's where I started until 2007, and they decided to exit the business. I decided I wanted to do something different. And then I went into my own business, which today is known as the Vonachen Group. But we were commercial contract cleaning, and today we are facility maintenance and also a material handling and logistics support business. Yeah, there were a number of tough times and a number of learning moments. 1999 was very difficult. I was very disappointed that, my father decided to sell the business. But that sale ended up, I think, giving me probably the best opportunity in my career to go to work for AmSan. And the opportunities they afforded me to be the president of our family business, which was my first job. And then I went into sales and became the national sales manager. I also got involved in mergers and acquisitions for them, and were part of buying some of the companies they acquired, and then ended up being a regional president for AmSan, where I had a portfolio of 16 companies in the Midwest. I would tell a young person, don't be afraid to try things. In my experience, I think you're going to figure out what you don't want to do before you figure out what you want to do. So don't be afraid. Try different things. You'll learn from all those experiences, and eventually you'll figure out what your path is.